Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Warptorio series where we just left off with our bases getting attacked by a lot of biters. So let's just craft a few laser turrets and see if we can't get it set up so we have somewhat of a defense against all the biters that's trying to kill us. Firstly though, I'll just get a bit of more ammo for gun turrets in case we don't have enough laser turrets to cover all of this. And I think that might be the case. So let's just try and put down a few as we go, and hopefully this will be enough defense to keep them away. Let's just go to the first place they're attacked and set something up right there, as that might be the most critical part of this. That is fine. Let's just give this laser turret. Might just add it to the hotbar. There we are. So let's set up a bit of defense. Hopefully this will be enough to keep us safe. Oh, stop it, stupid biters. I did bring a few more things to set it up, luckily. Let's set one down right here as well. And let's continue up. And remember to keep an eye out on things getting destroyed. And give this a little laser turret as well. There we are. Not sure if this will be enough defense for it. But as soon as we get this set up, I'll just kinda... Oh, look at that robot swarm going to get the iron. That is perfect. So hopefully this will keep the biters away for now. Let's just go out and kill a few. That's... annoying us right now, since they're kind of attacking from the right. So trusty tank, let's go for a little trip and clear those out. While remember, let's also get these two away. I don't think we need a second loader right now as the most important thing. What we kind of need, since we're low on iron, is pretty much expand our harvest floor. One of you commented that we'll get quite a bit more room, and I think that's actually what we need to get all that. I'm guessing we have about 200k iron or something like that, just kind of stored down there. So to get that away, let's get some more room and make sure we don't have any issues in terms of resources. Instead, is kind of important. Those are gone. Where are the stupid bases out here that they're attacking from? And as soon as we... Oh, that's a quite big base. Let's kill you. Bring it on. They are quite strong. But luckily, they are no match for my tank of doom. And there we are. So let's clear out the rest of this fog of war, while our warp harvester floor researches, and while our robots bring back a ton of iron. That's gonna activate all our smelters, and then that'll be good. While I remember, let's also just stabilize the pollution a bit, so we don't have to worry about that in the near future. There we are. So yeah, things are actually looking quite good. I just need to clear out all of these things. And then get back to researching things again. But right now we just kind of need to solve our iron situation, in that it's quite severe back at the base. But I'll probably have to fix copper as well at some point, even though we have like 160k stored up right now. Wow, some huge bases right here. So let's just sneak around this way. And luckily this is going very easy, clearing this out with the tank. I don't know if any of you have tried what's called the Warptorio2 expansion. But at least one of the guys I talked to told me that sometimes the biter nests explode. Like a small nuke explosion. So it's not possible to just take your tank and drive through it all. So that at least adds a lot more difficulty to a somewhat interesting mod already. But for now, let's just clear these out. We are almost done. Seems like we can just go around like that. Go through the trees. It's actually quite a lot we haven't explored out here. I'm actually quite surprised about that. But luckily we can just do this and easily do it. Just do a little drive-by hitting the nest and just leaving the rest. Hitting the nest and leaving the rest. That rhymes. Oh well. That's actually quite good. Should put that on t-shirt, someone. Oh, yeah. Well, let's just clear out the rest, and then we'll have an upgraded harvester floor. That'll mean we can put in more smelters and hopefully get all the iron done and to supply the rest of the base with iron. Let's go out and clear the rest out. Just a small thing over here. And then I think we are at a good spot in terms of having our supply line saved. And as you know with military, one of the most important things is communication, and then it's the logistics. If the logistics fails, it doesn't matter how big an army you have. If you can't supply ammo, food, and whatnot to it. So that's why logistics has always been a huge part of warfare as well. And why I enjoy planning for stuff like that as well. So let's just... Oh, there's some uranium close by. That's quite good. We can probably also get robots to go out here and pick up that if we wanted to. It's a bit long of a travel distance, but I don't think that will be too bad if we go down that route. So last few things, checking here, and then we just have the bit to the northwest of us. And then I think we are good on this world for now. So yeah, this is looking quite good. And doesn't look like we have any biters left. That is always nice. So yeah, let's go back to the base. Let's see what's cooking and if anything is in a dire state at the moment. How's the production of things going? So this has increased, it seems like, just from having iron delivered to the top floor again, has given us a ton more production. Because look at that drop off, that was quite bad. But that should be solved now, and we can pretty much fix this as well to get even more iron up and running. Oh, we lost some robots and a ton of repair packs. Lock it. Oh. There we go. That's a tank. Let's go inside, and then we should probably get something to fill this out as well. I'm probably gonna dismantle this since we'll get most in by air from now on. So let's just dismantle this little setup we have here. Pretty much taking you with us. That means we can get the power poles down instead. And then we just kind of need to... let's just remember to check the power connection here. Still connected up. So now we can actually fill up this as well with even more smelters if we need it. But right now it's looking quite good in terms of things we are flying in. The power is still holding strong, so let's go down and check to this floor. We have 42k copper. That is actually perfect. And are we building up any science? Not really, we're just kind of spending a lot. But yeah, we'll build up more soon enough. But how's it looking? Whoa! That gave us a lot more room than I thought. This will give us a ton of room for things. And a ton more, what's called, smelters. So let's just get that set up, to be honest, and get things up and running. Holy moly, guys. Look at that. This might actually mean that we should start to redesign this a bit. And make sure that we have enough to keep this running. Let's also get some... There's a few logistic slots. I think that would be quite nice. Because we are running out, and that is a bit annoying that I have to go around and pick up things manually. Don't really like that a lot. So yeah, iron in is pretty much everything that's holding us back. So as soon as all the copper is cleared out, only 25k left, then we have 200k iron stored up. And then we just need the miners and everything else to start working. So let's just do this. Let's steal a bit of iron right here, so we can just make some inserters and get things up and running. Because then we can start to craft these. They can get filled in. Activate the miners. Not really enough yet. But let's see how many of these we can fill in as it is right now. Let's just fill in everything. And we can always move it a bit later. But for now, I think this is a good way just to get a ton of production up and running. In a somewhat easy way. Can we do more over here? We can. And then we can just leave our robots to build it all. And all they're missing is the inserters. And let's just steal a small amount from here. And craft a ton. These are working, but as always, our iron is looking quite taxed. So let's just do this up top. Right now we only have one flowing in. Are we building up iron here? We are. So if we just add another one right here, that should be able to make this a full belt. And that looks way better going in. And we can pretty much do the same for this one. So what if we do good way in? Pretty much do one of these. Something like this. And then say input priority from... Nope, it's not US what I'm trying. But input priority from right here, in case we have some coming from somewhere out of world. Like a stone and whatnot. And then right here we can have iron flowing in. Just doing it like this. And pretty much going over to here. I think that'll be fine. So if I move you a bit. Or maybe just, yeah, can we move you somewhere? Pretty much if we put down a substation instead, that should be a lot easier to manage. That is completely true. And then do 3 of you right there. Then we should have double iron flowing in now. That means twice as much iron coming down. And hopefully we have enough picking it up here to keep it flowing. Oh, and that is not the case, so we'll just have to add at least one right there. And then maybe, just maybe, add some more things. But at least this should work. We should be getting a ton more iron in and hopefully kickstarting the rest of our production. So if we look at production right now, copper cable has gone up, iron plate has gone way up. So hopefully this means that things will look a lot better now. Look at it now. Yeah, we jump from here up to there. And look at our production here. This went way down because we were lacking iron. But now it's starting to pick up again. So hopefully this will kickstart our entire production. Yeah, that is actually very, very good. In theory, we could change the speed module here for something else. But we do like having at least some speed. And yeah, steel is still in all, but it should start to normalize a bit as soon as it's moved out. If we look at the consumption right now, last minute, producing 2.3. We're still way behind, but we should be able to catch up as soon as things are filled up around the base. Oh, are we missing storage somewhere? Oh, we might be missing storage on this floor. Luckily, we have an easy way to fix that. Please just fill in a bit more. And then we can have all of this flowing in again. So that solved our issue here. And wow, look how much room we have. That is brilliant. I don't know why I didn't fix this a lot sooner. That would actually have been quite nice to have done that. But you live, you learn, and yeah, we should have done that a lot sooner. So let's see here. Are we still making... let's remove one of these. You can move. Are we still making smelters right here? There. Do we have any of these in storage? We do have some of these in storage. That means we can go down here and just kind of throw them out into the system. If they didn't just get used to build already. Okay, why can't I see you? Oh, right there. Throw you into the system. That won't work. But we can do it like this then. That should be building around the base. Then we just need the inserters to come down. Ooh, that's 50 already stored up right there. So let's just give him a bit of a hand down here. And start to process all this goodness in terms of resources. And look, 225 copper. 225k copper. And just an insane amount of iron. So hopefully this solved our supply issue. Now we just kind of need to get it down here, but I think this is looking quite good. And let's just check up here. 2 full belts flowing in, 2 full belts coming out downstairs, so we can't move any more through the lines than we are right now. At least not with this setup. And that means we should probably go for this one as well soon. But I just want to make sure that we are producing enough down here. One thing you also told me that I should remember to put in all our modules, because we can put even more into these if we want to. But that is kind of built up to the maximum right now. So what is the next thing we should go for? What could be nice? This is a nice cheap one, just to help our laser turrets a bit. Better robots, more flow. Not that important. Do we have anything else for the harvester floor? In case we just want quite a bit more. Let's see what we can find. Bullet damage, not important. We could get these two. Not that they're overly important at the moment. Stacking set upgrades. A bit more reach is always good. Let's just get that out the way. And then we could probably just go back to getting this one. To getting even more resource transferred to this area. And then I pretty much just need to make a better smelting up here. Or what we actually could do is fill a lot of this with solar panels. That could actually be a way to help our power situation a bit, because this is most definitely not keeping up. Yeah, and thank you for telling me this was not connected up. So let's just look, we have 75 here not being used for anything. So let's just do that. There we are. That's 75 more, a little bump. I did add almost 10% more solar panels to the system. So that is actually quite good. So now it should be connected up. And that looks very, very nice. Why is the power so... It might just because we activated the entire production line again. And that is kind of taxing our entire system. Could look like something like that is happening. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Don't know if adding... what's it called? An efficiency... oh, not here. Another efficiency model here could solve a power thing. But we're right on the edge, so I'll have to monitor this, that we don't run into issues with everything running at somewhat full speed. Yeah, we kind of topped up here, so we might be good. But we'll just have to keep an eye on it, like I just said. So everything's building up. We have a surplus of items. That means that everything should be able to run at full speed. Steel lagging a bit behind, but yeah, we could solve that by doing a bit of steel on the harvester floor and maybe moving some up once in a while, but yeah, we'll just leave it like this for now. It's probably just in terms of catching up. That's the issue. And this is lacking as well, quite badly. So let's just do this. Please upgrade these. Should we add something else to it? I know we can add more productivity to them, but I think we should probably do that at the higher ones first. Since those are the ones that's really taxing our system. So let's try this. Upgrade you and you. Let's just go grab some tier 1s for now. And fill those into the machines. There we are. And let's do the same over here. I know it's slowed them down quite a bit. But it's not that bad. And one thing I actually want to check is if we take out the speed module right here. Oh, our power is lagging quite bad. That goes to a limit of negative 80%. So would it be better to just throw in more productivity into this one, or just adding one of these to solve a power situation and just live with them being at negative 80% and just add a few more if needed? Because that will add a lot more productivity to everything and stretch our things a lot further. Why are you struggling so much? Did I disconnect something? Don't tell me I disconnected something up here. Now everything seems to be connected. Oh wait, everything is connected. So it's pretty much just a case of us not producing enough power. So hopefully our efficiency module down here is gonna help us with that, and make sure that we don't run into that issue again. Oh yeah, it's done. Oh come on, you can build power. You're so close. So yeah, it looks like we are starting to build power again, and then we'll just kind of live with this insanely slow one. Negative 15, negative 15. So in theory, just adding more of these is gonna cost us more power, but the speed can't get any lower than we are right now. But look at that. Huh. Oh yeah, it gets 40 from here and then 16 here, so we can actually get to about 80% productivity. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So it's pretty much just these we need to solve. What if we added a bit of speed to these right now? Would that solve something? Let's try this. Because we are good on resources right now. So what if we just do speed? Like that. In theory, we could actually move these two. Let's just check how much faster it gets. Then we are at speed 20%, but still with 40% productivity. Let's do that for a little bit, maybe. We can actually do it like this one instead. Will give us a lot more, to be honest. Wow, that does give us insane crafting speeds. Or we can do half-half, or we can do full productivity and then beacons around it. We can do something like that as well. Not quite sure what set I'm gonna go with, but at least until we get our tri-loader, we might just try and throw in some speed into these and see how it goes. I know it's just speed 150. Sorry, 20 at 15, at 50. What is the tier 3 one? Put in one right here. That's 70 at 50. So it's tier 3 is way better than tier 1. Like by a long shot. So we should probably upgrade to that quite soon. This will probably mean that we should start to throw in some, or make some tier 3 speed. We're making tier 2. We're not making any tier 3. And we should probably set that up. We should have the supply network to handle it. It does look that way. But let's just keep this running for a bit and supply us with a ton more red science while this builds up. Let's just make sure everything here is upgraded. Not quite. There we are. Now they're all tier 3. They have 60% productivity. That's quite good. So now we can leave this to do its thing. And the rest is just kind of chugging along at a nice pace. And we are still at a surplus processing units. Hopefully it will stay that way, since those are used for utility. But utility is insanely slow. So that is actually just what I want. As soon as we start to build up some more resources, we might change over to a more speed-focused build. But for the is it really because it needs 10,000. That's an insane amount. But probably something we should let finish. Oh, did we run out of the amount of iron we're producing up here? Oh, we had enough, so they just can't keep up with the smelting anymore. So we'll just have to set up a few more. What is going on? Oh, these are still smelting. What's it called? Iron, of course. Iron. Get your way. Get your way. Give you a substation instead, please. And then let's add a few more. Because we know we'll need 4 to max out a build, pretty much. Oh, that's a lot of green circuits. Let's just go grab some. Or let's just do this. Now we have enough to at least fill... 50 might be too much, if we're even crafting them. We're not crafting them. That's quite surprising. So let's just set that up, to be honest. You can go... This is misaligned, but let's just put one right here. Let's get some stack inserters up and running. Please go. I know I could probably save some space. You've been commenting that I could just do half of each. That's... Whoa. Slow down, cowboy. Let's just steal a few of these then. And then we should have some stack inserters getting produced. Yeah, that's good enough for what we need. And if we go up top now, add the last filter up here. Oh, sorry, it wasn't up here, it was down here. Then we should be able to get iron out at a much better rate. And now we just need to smelt a lot more. Oh, that's a ton of copper we're going through. So at one point, oh wait, we can actually do this to solve a lot of it. Please get that done. That should empty out a lot of these and make room for a lot more. Holy moly. That cost a bit of power activating that. So hopefully that means that we'll have some room to get the rest of this done. This is quite a bit of buffering. Let's do this as well. And do that. So now we're moving copper out. That is completely fine. And I kind of need to get a better setup for this at one point. It looks so messy, but it is working. That is at least something. Is this running? Oh, this is fine. Whoa, how much are we building up down here? That's a lot. Let's limit this a bit. Don't know, I hadn't done that yet. To, let's say 20k, because we're 35 down here. So let's just say something. I'll try 30 is the same. Let's limit that. That means more can go up top and fill up these. Because we are spending a bit up here. So I think this is a somewhat good place to stop. The base is running rather well at the moment. We just need to get a lot more red science done. Oh, that's what's... Oh, never mind. What's slowing us down is pretty much just not having enough of these. Let's find the rest of building up in the meantime, and then we can fix that. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll give me a like and a subscribe. And then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.